Hi there, welcome to the Newfoundland Insider. Well, we're in here in the afternoon. It's Friday afternoon. We're here till Sunday. We got to finish up that skirting and a few things around here because we're getting snow tonight. We have one lot of snow, but it's gone already. Whoa. I think I gotta sharpen my chain. We got a bit of wood for the weekend, so that's great. Sounds like my smoke detector needs a new battery, but right now we're going to go out. Straighten up that camera a bit. Right now we're going to go out and continue on with the skirting. I got to jack it up and change that foundation back there first before I can finish skirting it. So let's go do that. This part here I'm going to have to cut it apart with my chainsaw so I can get my hydraulic jack in there. Jack up that beam, move everything in, then cut that beam right there, and then I can put my plywood on. Well, I got the rest of the skirting on. I got my horizontal boards on. That's it for today. I'm too hungry to continue. So tomorrow we want to put all the vertical strips on. Good morning. Well, we had a little snow last night. The first bit of snow we've had that stayed. So we're going to have a nice breakfast now. Then we're going to go for a nice hike on our rabbit trail. Continue working on that one. Then when we get back, we're going to finish the skirting on the cabin. Well, we got a bit of snow last night. More than I thought, actually. So I've been trying to make this this loop. It's about 4 kilometers. It goes around this hill, around the 2 lakes, and back to the cabin. I want to have it so that I can go for a nice walk without having to go through the thick woods and the thick boughs. And in the winter time I can snowshoe it for a morning walk, and it'd be good for rabbits and grouse. It's a great little saw, but the batteries are too small. They only come with a little 2-amp battery. Well, I don't think this passes any easier. Trying to get up to that road there. And I'm trying to take this old skidder trail, but it's growing over pretty good. I might have looked for a better way. Little clearing here, somewhat of a path. Well, we made it up here, but that path was no easier than the last path I tried. So we'll go for a nice walk, see if we can see some grouse or some good spots to put rabbit snares. I won't put rabbit snares out yet, because we're just beginning to snow, and I like for the snow to pack down a bit first. Well, we've been walking for 2.5 hours. I guess all that first snowfall last night, nothing moving, no big game or small game. So moose droppings there, they're pretty fresh. But everything's very quiet, very still, very wet. Everybody's holding up, wait and see what the weather's going to bring. Now we'll take in our trail cams, I think. Try another location. I got one here and one down there on the moose trail. Well, there's a few rabbits around. This is my old spot from last year. And you can see they were running down there last night. And if you look closely, their faint trail is across the road. So that's encouraging. There is some alive. This is where I came up last year and did the rabbit hunting video. This is a good spot. See a lot of sign back here this year. I suppose get some weather this afternoon, and I think it's on the way. We're getting some strong winds and blowing snow. Get our trail cam here. Oh, check our footage on that one. That was an awesome walk. 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. 4 hours actually, almost 4 hours. Wow, that was further than I thought. I did the complete loop that I wanted to do. Going up the hill here is still really bad going. But no game, no big game, no small game. And we're supposed to have some bad weather this afternoon. I think it's coming now. The snow is starting to blow, the wind is starting to come. So I'm just using all the old junk pieces I got around, whether they got paint on it or not. Because in the spring I'm going to paint the entire cabin. So I'll keep it all like that for now. After I'm done today, I'm going to screw it all together, and then I'm going to use my pressure treat to do the pressure treat of the bottom. When I come back in the summer, I want to put a door in there, both sides, so I can put long lumber through, so I can use for building materials. Of course, the wind has picked up big time. I was in the cabin for a couple hours warming up from this morning. Now it's really picked up and cold. That's okay, we'll get her done. I also brought in 4 vents I'll put in this time. I might have to add more vents in the summer, we'll see, but 4 should be good for the winter. There's still lots of hair blowing in through, because in the front there's a lot of cribbing. I had to go around the cribbing with the plywood, and it's not 100% sealed up there. It's impossible to get it sealed all up there. So one thing I got to do is to gable in all the strips up there. I got 4 strips on this side, 3 on the other side. I guess we're running out of daylight. I just got a few more screws to do. I'll call her good. And I think that's enough for today with our 4-hour hike. That's today. Well, I got most things done outside that I wanted to do. I'm happy with that. Got the skirting and the strips and all the screws in it. I got the pressure treat on it to preserve the plywood. It is -1 out tonight and the wind is strong. So it's a little hard to keep the cabin warm. So I had to turn on the little diesel heater to help me out. In the beginning, the little diesel heater gets that clicking sound. That's the injector. After it gets up and running to temperature, that goes away. So you can't hear it, you just hear the blower after that. Hot, 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 hot. So tonight we're going to have some Newfoundland mussels. These are made by Ocean Jewel. They're already cooked. You just got to warm them up for 5 to 7 minutes in a pot, or you can microwave them, says right there. Certified organic. They're in a vacuum packed bag. These mussels are from my buddy Dean. So we're gonna see how good these are. Tonight we're having spicy Mexican style rice. Got a bit of roasted red pepper hummus. try one of these mussels first. Yeah, they're good. Wow, did it ever blow last night? It must be 60 or 70 kilometers of wind. And it's still windy. It hasn't lit up all night. Since yesterday afternoon, it's just been howling. It's -2. I get my heater fired up, get my wood stove fired up, get some hot tea. I was going to go for a nice walk today, but it's way too windy for anything to be out today. I think I'll just stick around the camp. I got to go home today. Finish up a few things. Well, I calmed down a little bit. It's down to about 30 kilometers an hour now. What I'm going to do is go around the skirting, make sure I got screws and everything. Because last night it was getting dark. I'm not sure if I got them all done. I also got to put the vents in today before I go home. And there's some places I didn't silicone around the windows and the gable ends. I got to do that before I go as well. So I got all the strips on now. I see the pressure treat has sunk in already. It's really gone into the wood. And I got a whole lot of garbage I got to take out to my truck. Clean this place up a bit before the snow really comes. It's windy and -3. Okay, well, I got my area all cleaned up, got it organized nicely, all my junk picked up and put in the truck. So this is my 100th episode. I want to thank everybody for coming along. Thanks for your support. Thanks for all your comments. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.